Howdy, howdy, everybody. Well, man, it's overall it's been a good day until just a few minutes before the live, and and still a good day in my world. But um, sitting here waiting for the live, and all of a sudden I get a sheriff pull up in my driveway, and man, I'll tell you all about that here in a few minutes. But let's just say, it's crazy. So let's get to saying hi to everybody. Rockin' Ranch, Rick Greenlaw. I seen Jan in here. Nachi Daddy, my friend Daryl, Susie Jacobson. And I seen Joe, Big Joe a little while ago, Miss Gwen, Rick Hartman. Let me scan back up and make sure I cover everybody. Nancy Brown, howdy, howdy. Woods Bound. And Brendan Moody and Neil. What's happening, y'all? So, yeah, that was a little crazy. I'll be honest. That was like, what the hell, man? Brandy Mayfield, what's happening? So, let me get scanned back down here. There's Danny Solis, Maggie Creech, Tiny Bubbles, and there's Quest Matrix. That's my friend right there. Let's see. Amir, is that how you pronounce it? I hope I pronounced that right. And Miss Kindness, and Brian Wilkerson, Ariel, Shalom, Tim Piles. So yeah, nice little sheriff pulled up in my driveway here. So I'm like, okay, well, what's going on with that? And there's Big Joe. Yeah. Well, no, I wasn't a lawbreaker, but seems like somebody likes to start lies and start crap up here. And I'm just going to say that most of you will probably already know who that certain somebody is that, and went and filed some paperwork, a no contact order against me, telling the police that I've been harassing him. Flat out lying. Flat out lying. And that's crazy to me. Super crazy. So that's what he did. He come up here to serve me these papers, saying that I have been harassing him and that I have a no contact order. I'm not allowed to talk to him, get on social media or anything like that. I don't try to contact him, his goofy self. I want nothing to do with the dude. I'm not going to go harass them, go out of my way to harass somebody or talk to them. Yeah, you got it right, Tim. And, I'm just not that person, y'all. I'm not going to go out and maliciously do anything to anybody. It's just not me. And the fact that he just flat out lied and said I've been harassing him is just, it just blows me away, y'all. I really can't believe he did that. So, really? Yeah, that just goes to show you what kind of snake he is, Right there, flat out lying, flat out snake lying. And that just goes to show you right there, proof. So, Brandy Mayfield, right? I don't need anybody harassed, man. Leave me alone. Good Lord, I ain't doing nothing to nobody, but being good. So yeah, it's just nutty, man. Yeah, that sideways, both of them. Yep. Just the fact that he would go to that extreme and lie like that just really shows who he is. So enough of that. But now y'all know. So anyway, Barbara Castillo. So kindness. Everybody pretty much knows who we're talking about here. We have to stop meeting like this. No, we don't, Tiny Bubbles. We have to keep meeting like this. This is awesome. I love it. So it's great. Living on top of an underground on top of a raging underground river. You're in danger. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Right. Yeah, I agree. There is an underground river here. That doesn't surprise me a bit. And so Shiloh Acres, what's happening? My Michigan friends. And yeah, I'm gonna move for sure. There's no doubt about that, y'all. Especially after this right here. That's you know what I mean? That's just low. Like I mean, really? So anyway, I will be getting out of here. Some are just a few French fries short of a Happy Meal. Yeah. Well, and Rick, now we know who that is. You know what I mean? Um, there's Rock Perez. Yeah, I you would think it would be, but yeah, like I said, that's what that officer come up here was super nice, great guy, and so yeah, the guy said you were harassing, you've been harassing him, and this is a no contact order, and you're not allowed to contact him on any type of social media. You're not allowed to call him or talk to him. Like I don't anyway. I haven't talked to him in a year. So just because he lives next door doesn't mean I want anything to do with him. And I told him what he's done up here, and I said, you know what? I don't care to talk to him. I got nothing to say to the dude. You know, to me, he's just a low life scumbag. You know, so it's all good. I don't care. It could be mate Brandy. I don't know what it is, but you know, the fact that he would go to that extreme and to be that low, you know what I mean, just tells me what he's about. So I don't care. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. You know, I don't do nothing to nobody up here but be good to them. You know what I mean? So I don't care. I did rattle my chain a little bit, though. I got to admit that. Did rattle my chain a little bit. So anyway, all this rain, y'all, I've been cleaning, and just pretty much kindness. You figured it out. Yep. He better not be in the. In fact, I need to block him from my lives and my videos so he can't come see none of my stuff anymore. In fact, if I could, I need to find out find out what his channel or whatever his name is on these and block him completely because he's probably sitting here watching thinking it's funny, like it's some kind of teenage little punk kid, you know, which I'm sure he is. But hey, Paul Honeyman, what's happening, my friend? That's all right, Susie. I don't mind. I don't mind moving. You know what I mean? I really don't care. I've been wanting to get away from here anyway, and you know, just because of him. You know, there's Tracy. What's happening? Gerald Williams. Snake. What do you say? Snakes lie. Snakes crawl. Don't waste time with snakes. Not at all. I agree. I agree. So I say, you know, that's why I try to tell the cop too. I was like, I don't talk to that dude. I got no use for that dude whatsoever. To create new blocking don't work. Well, that's true. Okay. Well, I'm an a-hole. Have to do know what you have to do as you have your people that love you and take screenshots of all this and they post about you and then you have evidence, right? Yeah, I agree. Oh man, that's not good, Tracy. Bev Wilkerson, what's happening? I'm trying to scan down real quick, y'all. We already got 170 people in here. That's awesome. Cindy M. No, actually, Cindy, I'm going to spend the money on building my house, just not going to build it here now, which is all good. So I am going to do what I had originally talked about, and that's you know, turning this into a private little camp area, you know. So Amir, I agree. Like I don't get it either. So you'll have to just go back and see it, because if you don't know if you're watching me all the time and you don't know what's going on, then you know I'm not the problem. Yeah, I agree, Jay. I don't need all this. Lucy Thompson, what's happening? I haven't done nothing to him, so that's what I meant. Don't build it. Yeah, I'm not, Cindy. I'm not going to build here. I agree. I agree, Joe. Gerald Williams says, yeah, it's more important for my peace, and I agree. It looks like Mary just left over there, so who knows? Hang on one second. BNS Odyssey, what's happening? Yeah, I probably need to go file one against him saying he's harassing me and try and keep him out of my lives and stuff and off my videos and stuff. Yeah, Granny K is about to that point, really. It's just because it's just nutty. It's Candy's Life. What's happening from across the pond? Trying to kiss back up here. You got yes, Paul. I do. Uh, American Gal is one of my old friends from years ago. She's like family to me. Like her daughter is like one of my adopted kids, and she's the one that works at the Chevrolet dealer. So yeah, and yeah, she's she's very protective of me. That's for sure. And I agree, he's got no right to step in. So anyway, let's try to get off this conversation because I just don't get it. So anyway, so what did you all think about the house plans? Did any of y'all have any of y'all went over there and checked it out? Because I think Shawnice did an awesome job on that, and I am so happy to see those plans. Now, I mean, now they're just drawings, and all that, but that's something that wouldn't be hard for me to follow to build. You know what I mean? So, or any contractor for that matter to build that. Just based on what's there. Sherry P, no major drama, just you can. I'll just have you go back up and read it because I'm gonna try and get off this subject. Um, but yeah, I really like the plans for the house and the 3 bedroom. Um, I don't know. Just have to see how that goes. I really do like the 3 bedroom. It's just a matter of um, basically money to see what it comes out to. Like I said, when I get the new property, I'll figure out what it's going to cost to do it, and I might just build it to where I can add the 2 bedrooms on at a later date, and put green board over top of that and just kind of seal that end off until we can add more to it. But yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's okay, Paul. She is a real old friend. Like I said, she is very protective of me, so you're good. Let's see. Yeah, Rick, I could use it as an office, but I actually had Shawnee's build the office into like it's going to be kind of partitioned by a partial wall, so that I can still have my desk in there and still be able to like be in the living room, around the dogs and what have you. Because otherwise, if I turned it into a separate office, into a room, they would be right up my feet all the time. And when I'm editing and stuff, like there's times when I'm gonna sit there and just kind of let something play out, and I want to watch TV. So I want to keep it out there, but yet have the knee walls high enough to where my desk can still be down below it, so I don't have to look at papers and whatever like that or anything going on there. But also so I can sit and play on the computer and watch TV at the same time. Our night, what's happening? The night family in the house, as my friends used to say. Yeah, and the porch there is actually going to be like where I'm parking the cars. That's actually going to be facing, like towards the back. I'm basically going to have that area so that when I do the new property, I can pull up there and park and still see my truck, but yet see all the beautiful stuff out back. You know what I mean? Like the other side of the house is kind of going to be like the back side of the house, so to speak. And it's not really. I'm not going to point that part of the house towards any type of view. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So, Rick Greenlaw, dog beds. Yes, yes, they love their beds. Right now, though, with all this rain and stuff, I had, when I had all the fleas and what have you like that, so I had to take them all outside and treat them, and then just so they're just sitting outside. Now it's raining, so now at least they're getting all washed, but they're in here laying on a nice cool floor, so they're liking that. There you go. I agree, Candy's Life. I agree. Reverend Joe Jacobson, what's happening? Right, that's what chairs are for. I agree. You sit on a computer. Besides that, you leave all these little dots around your butt cheeks. Yes, Paul. I plan on moving from the land at some point. I am looking for some new property now. So when I start getting my VA disability here, I'm going to definitely seek out another piece of property. Hang on a minute. I'm not even going to respond to that. So anyway, the sound that sounds way better. I agree. Yeah, get away from here. No, no, Griffin, they're not getting water from me. They're not even allowed on my property. I don't want them anywhere around me. Yeah, I know, Paul. After all the work I've done, but you know what? That's all right. Like I said, I'm going to turn it into what they call mailbox money. I'm just going to, set up a few camper spots out here for it, and just let people come here and camp, and hang out, and what have you like that. So this way they can enjoy the beautiful mountain views, and I can get away from all this drama stuff, because I'm just not into it. Most warranties won't cover. They won't cover booty damage. I agree. So, uh, yeah, there's much potential here. So, like I said, I think a campsite would be beautiful for this place. Why not? Why not? Yeah, it's just crazy. Okay, hang on. Sorry, I had to get that done. I know you drink, so I hope that wasn't the cause. The cause of what? Did I miss something? Um, Uh, right there you go. Rock and Ranch. I agree. Hang on, I'm trying to catch back up. Man, yeah, it's just crazy they would do that, just flat out lie like that. That's all right. Oh man, Randy K, I've unsubscribed from all the Arkansas family. You are better off without them. Thank you, Granny K. I appreciate that. Yep. Did you get a Halloween card, Monique? No, I haven't. Because Mary gets the mail, so it's her mailbox. So I have to go get my own mailbox here soon. And I've been wanting to do it the last couple of days, but haven't been able to because of the rain. Right, Paul? I agree. But no, Monique, I haven't got it yet. So I don't know if Mary's picked it up or and just not giving it to me yet or what. But let me ask her real quick. Let's see. I told her to give it to you. Okay. There's Cottonwood Ranch. Look at there. A long time no see. I haven't seen you around in a while. That's awesome. I really don't know kindness, and I don't know. No, Paul, we're talking about the PO box. No, actually, Sherry, I plan on getting some property. Well, I mean, I like this little area right here because of all the rivers and the lakes and what have you like that. So I just want to get out of this little area right we're in right here, just to get away from all this drama. With the snake being right here, it's like I just got to get away from all that. Like I just ain't no reason to keep on dealing with that. Bear with me a sec. Okay, let's see. Talking a post box. Not, yeah, that's a postal box at the post office. That's a PO box, Paul. So, so I just sent Mary a text asking her if I'd gotten anything. She said no. So, um, Mike Birch, what's happening? I am well. It's nice. So far, I've had a car for a week, and it's been very, very peaceful with that. Uh, so yeah, it's getting there, getting better. Uh, took care of my last appointment, as most of you know, and got that done. T McD, yay! Chicago Live. Man, yeah, right. I agree, Candy. But that cold up there is crazy. That man, I've been to Maine. I have hitchhiked to Maine, and man, uh, nomadic hooker. What's up? Was watching White Rock's latest video and I missed the start. Oh man. Oh, all good because Tara and Jason are awesome people. So I won't can't be hating you for that one. uh, hey, pay for that. Pay for the what? Gender reassignment surgery. Right? You ain't right, Scott. uh, uh, So, okay, so we got to spill the imported beans from North Carolina, Daryl says. So for many of you, you know, Not Your Daddy has been a big time supporter and follower of the channel for a long time. And uh, him and Not Your Mama, Jackie, have split up. And he wants to get out of that big old house and move out here to Arkansas. So I told him, come on. And so that's what he's doing right now. He is looking for a camper and looking to downsize his stuff. And he's like, yeah, I don't need this big old 4-bedroom house anymore. So there's Big Wave. What's happening? Janice Woolham. So yeah, he is, like I said, he's going to come out here and hang out with us. So that's another good reason to try to find some more property. And so that way, shoot, we can just have us our own little commune out there somewhere, and that way I can get away from all this drama, because I'm over it. Like, I'm tired of it already. Can't deal with it. Done of it. Okay, she said and that person told us to give you one, but I haven't done the of it, and then I'll give it to you. Okay, I don't know what that means. So, I don't know what she's talking about. Let me see. I guess she's gonna do a video on whatever she got and supposed to give it to me. So I don't know. So I guess I'll get it whenever. Wallace Canillo from the Motor City, big old Detroit. That's a Michigander right there. Yep, Shiloh Acres, they're from Michigan. Yeah, Cottonwood. It's just, you can go back and watch the first part of it later, and you can find out what it was about. But I'm trying to get away from that subject right now, because it's I'm getting tired of it. Midnight Vlogs, what's happening? There's Brett from Butt Nuggets. What's happening? Who knows? Who knows if it was or not? But you know what? I really don't care. And to be honest with you, if that's the way those people got to be, then you know what? You go ahead and just keep yourselves to yourselves. You know what I mean? And just leave me alone. So, the way I see it, I got enough folks in my world that love me. So, you know what? I don't need the haters. BG, it wasn't really, you can go back to and check it out after the live is over, and you can scan up or whatever, and then you can find out what it is. Like I said, I'm trying to get off that subject because it was just, it was full of hate, and I'm not into it. Drama llamas. Looking for free food, Cottonwood. That's right. Yep. Lynn, Farm Okie, what's happening? Adventures with Robin C. That's sweet. Thank you very much. Got my hair all fluffed down and down. Like David used to tease me all the time about Fabio. I'll soon stop that, right? Paul, you're so the ambulance. Oh, thank you, Candy. I appreciate that. Yeah, Jan is awesome too. So we had a good time on that last live with her. Really, it was really fun. I'm hoping to be able to get up there and go see their place too here soon. Yep, I agree, Rick. I agree. So anyway, as far as the house goes, that's that's the reason I designed that roof that way, so it comes out like that. So I can put the truck up underneath there, and not have to wander through the mud up here, or get my feet dirty to go in the house. And then I thought, get the living room and the office right there, and then bedrooms right outside my truck, and and I'll still be able to get out there and see what's going on out there in the world, and look at the property, and Give America. Jealous, Paul. Are you jealous, Paul? Jan says, I could bring Daryl. That would be cool. I might just have to do that. We'll have to load up in the truck. So I think Daryl's thinking probably around spring before he comes out, which might be about good. So maybe I can have some new property by then and do that. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to catch up. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, Scott had long hair, and all of his just he does computers for a living, so he probably pulled it all out. Jan always wants to know who is my favorite channel. I don't know if I have a favorite channel. I think my channel is my favorite channel. Pamela Parrott, wishing you all the best in whatever you decide to do. Life is too short to live next to that mess. Thank you very much, Pamela. I appreciate that. I agree. Rick says his hair is still long, just not much on top. Well, Rick, you could always get a toque. So I seen the ball spot coming in a shop CCTV. I had my sister shear it that weekend. Wow. Wrong answer. Try again, Jan. So wrong answer. Oh, I'm your favorite channel. Susan Bernard. Howdy from Canada. No, Rick, I am not selling this property. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to give nobody the satisfaction of owning this property. I'm going to keep it and keep it as mailbox money. Jonesy, what's happening, my friend? No, I will not do the dreads. I cannot do it. Jonesy, good day, mate. That's so nice to see Jonesy. Channeling much? What do you mean channeling much? Such a good, caring friend to Gumby. I appreciate you being there for Jan. Oh, thank you very much. That's awesome, Candy. You have sown some good seeds. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. Thank you. What was that? Midnight Vlogs. Hey, Gary, I was ALS. Okay. I missed that. What is it speaking? Saying good day, mate, on the Jonesy. Monique Poole. My ears, well, Monique, my ears have been doing this since the military, since Fort Sill, since they fired that gun. They've been ringing like that, and sometimes they just get super, super loud, and just crazy. Like when I took, because that's what the exam was for the doctor, was a hearing exam, and when I went over there, I was having a hard time, with the headphones on, the beeps. I was having a hard time distinguishing what was the ringing in my ears and the beeps, if that makes any sense. So it was kind of crazy. Janice Willem, thank you very much. See, look at this. This is love. Thank you, Janice. See, all these people just showing me this love right here. Adventures with Robin C. Next year, hoping to move to Arkansas. Okay, Robin. Well, you can reach out to me, and who knows? Maybe next year I'll have a little spot of land that we can take care of that too. Going to subscribe then unsubscribe. Oh, Joe, that's funny. I was thinking about calling you today, then I got busy over here cleaning, Joe. And Joe is Big Joe, just so everyone knows, Big Joe is heavy duty life. So, and no, he doesn't have a channel, but he is an awesome person. No, I will not be doing it. I will not be buying that. No, I'm really looking for like about 40 or 50 acres somewhere to get away from everybody and be far enough out to where I got no, I don't have to listen to traffic or people or anything. Yeah, Robin, like I said, send me an email and I'll kind of give you an idea what I'm looking at, and we can chat and I'll tell you what's going on there. Um, getting phone blowing up over here for some reason. Uh, oh, okay. Anyway, Melvin Donnie, what's happening? Uh, yeah, I know it was, Amir. I knew it was. That's why I was just like, oh my God. Yeah, I agree, Glenda. So yeah, I just like I said, I just want to get away from it. They're getting older and need help. Some are looking to move to Arkansas. I need to look into that so we can help. Cool. Yeah, Brett, that's a good idea. Uh, show love to someone who deserves nothing less, but ugly is a pastime. I refuse to take part in it. Be kind and be gone is how I feel. I agree. So that's why I say, Candy. I don't want to, I ain't gonna entertain this whole thing here. I know, right? 10 acres with a national park behind it. Wouldn't that be sweet? Rosa Bayhan. Yeah, I know, Rosa. It's just what it is. Miss Ace, how's it going? Going into old. Yes, I actually want to go down there and help him down there, help Peter down there. I just talked to uh, Tony and Judy, and yeah, I told them I would come down there and give them a hand, do whatever I can. Um, track a lot of content. Yeah, so yeah, that's another thing. Y'all got to go check out Rockin' Ranch too, because Rockin' Ranch finally, Scott finally sold his house in New Jersey, so he's got plans and everything like that for his new place. And soon, I keep trying to tell him he's got to start putting them plans out there because y'all got to see what he's got going on over there. Um, him and Donna are going to be building a really nice place up there on top of that mountain where they live, and that's going to be very, very cool. He sent me a kind of some ideas of the plans here, so I got to see a little bit of it. Cottonwood Peter is just moving out of the tiny house into the house there, right where he's at. They finally got the inside of it done, so it's safe for him to move around in there and what have you like that. So he's just moving out of the tiny house into there, same property and everything. Yeah, when Tony and them asked me if I wanted to come down, I've been wanting to help Peter, but just haven't been able to get around. So yeah, he moved into Bobblehead's old house, or is moving into Bobblehead's old house anyway. Let's see. Seeing the house drawings are awesome. Thank you, Janice. So y'all got to go check out that link on there, and that's where you can see the walkthrough and everything. And I'll be posting some of it on my channel here soon. Um, but she did this all for free, y'all. She didn't charge me anything. She just did it out of the kindness of her heart, and that just meant a lot to me. So um, if y'all would go over there and show her some love, and she needs watch hours to get her monetized, to get her channel monetized, and she does some awesome work, and I think she's more than deserving of the watch hours. So if y'all wouldn't mind doing that, and if we can ever get Scott to start posting some of his stuff there, we got to get Scott boosted up there too. Y'all did so awesome helping Donna out with her channel. You got her boosted way up there, so she's almost there to the halfway point of being monetized, which is awesome. And I think that is so great of y'all. So thank you very much for that. Uh, you was there first. Let them leave too. I agree, but no, I don't care. No, they can have all their little drama stuff down here, Doris. Let them have it all. I don't care. That's all our hours plans. Cool. That's very cool. Yeah, she's the same one that did SLR's plans, and that's awesome. It's where's she at? I know you in here. I was trying to get her in the live, y'all. But she said she had stuff to do, so oh well, yes, Rosa, I really do want to move. I want to get away from all this, to be honest with you. So what was the name of her channel again? So can somebody post a link up there for her channel? I know, Paul, you probably got it, right? I think your name's going to have to change before I get subs right. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it is kind of a catchy name for for that. Quest Matrix. There it is, right there. Yeah, she just popped the link up there. So y'all go check out that right there. If you can click on that link and then go check her out. Also, the link is in the description of the live today. So yeah, go check her out and show her some love. Need to definitely get her some watch hours so she can get monetized with this, because this is something she really loves to do, and she is awesome. Like the fact that she did this all for free for me, and we've been working back and forth with the plans for a little while now. So, and once she got them all done, I said, "Yep, it's time to let you shine." Miss Auntie Ann, hello, hello. It's my favorite Smurfette. Oh, let me see. I'm not sure. There's always what? Always stray dogs over here. Always stray dogs over there, right? Let's see. Going back. There's the big Italian, Mr. Tony. What's happening? And everybody already knows that Auntie Ann is most likely cooking, even though it's raining, but most likely she's cooking at that time. Said more to come on houses. Cool. That's awesome, Janice. Yep. She is, like I said, she is working on another one right now. And I think that's why she couldn't be in the live with something to do with this. She was working on another one. So that's awesome. But I thought she did an awesome job. She even got the colors pretty close, because that's about the same colors I'm going to go with, that light gray and what have you. Right? So yeah, I thought it was very cool. And then the concrete, I want to do the whole concrete slab so that, and I'll probably, when I do the concrete, I think I'm going to have the house actually step up like 3 or 4 inches. So that way, in case I ever do get water or whatever like that, when I'm pulling the trucks up there, I can pressure wash that and not have to worry about water going up against the house. So, I think that's a better idea for that. Slow cooker, Mississippi. What was it? I missed it. It flew right by me here. 309 people. You are awesome. Mary Crenshaw, I love your channel. I will support your channel no matter what. Thank you, Mary. That is so awesome. Mississippi slow cooker, Mississippi style meatloaf. Huh. I'll have to, that actually sounds pretty good. It's all a gas station. A rock and rice got you, right? Yeah, I was just curious about that too, Rick. What's Auntie Ann cooking? Right? Yeah, you're always cooking right in the live, but that's awesome that she even puts the live on when she's cooking, and she does it all the time. That's all that same time, like 5 o'clock, that's her cook time. But she puts me on here, and that it just shows the love. Treasure Hunter Neil said he was planning on making chili. I made my chili the other night, and I don't know what. I have never ever messed up my chili, but for some reason it didn't come out the way I thought it should, or I don't know. There's Miley. What's happening? So y'all show Miley some love right there. She is. Shorty's in the live. That's awesome. Candy's Life. Come on, Auntie Ann. Say my name. Say my name. Right. Petrus, what's happening? Linda Harris. We're singing the same thing, but let's see. Damn, it's flying by on me. Angela Therese was suggesting you raise that house a bit. Well, actually, Angela, it's when, I was going to put it here. That's the reason I built all that up quite a ways. But now that I'm going to be putting it somewhere else, I am definitely going to make sure the pad is up high enough so that I don't have any drain issues. You know what I mean? So when I get ready to do that, I'll build another pad for it and put it up high enough to where I'm good there. But like I said, I'm going to raise the house up just about 3 inches or 4 inches, just a step. You know what I mean? So that way, when I pull the truck up there and it has mud on the tires or whatever, I can just go out there and pressure wash it off. Plus, the other side of it, the reason I wanted to go all the way to the other end like that, the whole carport looking thing, is so that I can put the hot tub out there and I can have some furniture out there and the grill out there and just be able to kind of a chill outside area, without being in the mud. I'm trying to catch back up by saying hi to Shorty. Brenda, yeah, I think do the smaller one at first and leave the options, leaving that end open so that I can add on to it easily. I'll go ahead and pour the concrete slab for it and everything and have it prepped, because it's just easier to go ahead and do it right then and there. And just all depends on what the cost is going to be, really, and how it's all going to play out for that. But I really do like the 3-bedroom, and Coach has told me the same thing. She sent me a text saying, "Dad, you really got to have the 3-bedroom." I said, "Yep." She goes, "So that way when we come up, we can, all the kids can be in the back rooms and it's all good." And I said, I give you that. I seen that, Tracy. Yeah, we can talk about that. Maggie Creech, what's happening? Okay, saying hi to Shorty. Everybody giving Shorty some love. That's so awesome. $2 on a day weight. What? I missed that. I know I need a big grosses. In fact, I think I got them right here. There we go. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. I got them. I know, can I see now? That's funny. So anyway, that's what I said. That's why I want to do it that way. And then, like I said, that way I've got a nice big hangout area. Also the 1-bedroom, do it in a way that, yeah, pneumatic hooker. That's what I was just talking about. Going ahead and have it built and pour the slab and everything for the extra 2 bedrooms at some point. And then just build the 1-bedroom for now and then save up some money and add the other 2. Because unless, like I said, it all depends on how the money's going to flow with that. So, and that's what it's basically going to be all about. Candy's live. Those are amazing. Thank you very much, Candy. Yeah, I am really looking forward to making that happen. I think it's going to be a blast. Big Joe, Joe B. Okay. All right, folks sending me emails here. Okay. Scott, he drives over the grosses, right? Oh no, she broke down at the moment. That's when I hear from my kids when something breaks. Well, at least you get called not just for money. At least you get something. You get to go over and fix something. So at least you're getting that part out of the deal. I had I'm going to, Lynn. Like I said, I still want to. I think I want to do that. Because like I said, my daughter's. She was pretty adamant about doing the 3-bedroom, and I agree with her. Because that way everybody's got room when they come up. So they don't call for any money. Nomadic Hooker says they don't call for money anymore. They know I'm broke. That'd be a pole YouTuber like me. uh, so yeah, that's pretty much what I get. You always get calls when they need a light bulb changed, right? uh, yes, turn it into a campsite. I agree. I think it's going to be. I think this will be a very cool campsite right here. I want to make it a kind of a high end camp park. You know what I mean? Not like not like one where you got campers just butted up to everybody. I don't, because I know when I've gone camping in the past to camp parks like that, you can't even have your own little fire because you're so close to everybody else. So I want this to have their own little fire pits and be far enough away from each other to where they can have some privacy. You know what I mean? Trust me, at least they can call and need you is better than the opposite. I agree, Cindy. Yep. It's just when it's when they don't call or nothing. You know what I mean? I am lucky. A coach calls me all the time. Jenica talks to me all the time. This is Jenna and Stuart. So happy you have a car now, and I'm sure it is. It really is, Jenna. It really is. Having wheels made all the difference in my stress level. I mean, it was so nice, because I love to drive anyway. So it was so nice when that appointment was an hour and a half away, even though it was rainy, nasty day. It was still nice. Just set the cruise control and just, turned on the music and just did my thing there. It was really nice. Well, that's why we quit camping at state campgrounds, right? Yes, because you're right up on top of each other, and it's just I don't want to do that. I want to make this kind of, like I said, real high end, elite. Yeah, I would rather, if I'm going to go to a campsite like that and pay for it, I want all the amenities, but yet I would rather pay the extra money. And I know there's a lot of people out there that would rather pay the extra money to have that little privacy. So I think that's what I want to do with this and make this really nice. I want people spread out a bit, but I only got 3.8 acres. Well, I mean, there's only 5 here, Candy, but you know what I mean? Still, I'm looking at, like, I got about 2 of it cleared here, 2.5 of it cleared here. And I'm looking at the way it could lay out. I mean, I don't need a whole bunch of them here. You know what I mean? 4 or 5, that's be plenty, I think, as far as I'm concerned. This way, everybody keeps everybody separated enough they can have their own little area, and privacy fence the whole thing so you can still see the mountains and being able to kind of hang out and do your own thing. Oh, thank you, kindness. You just saw the house plans too. So how did I get this drywall mud in my hair? Oh, I got, will not be knowing. No, side by side. No, I don't want to. I don't want to be in my camper and have somebody, pass gas and all of a sudden, man, the neighbor smells it and hears it. You know what I mean? The fire ring grill. Yeah, I would like a fire ring grill in each one of them. You know what I mean? Each little, that way they got their own little private thing to do. Yeah, Big Joe's been over there doing the mud and working on his kitchen, so trying to get all his sheetrock going on over there. The 2 kids. Yeah, I agree. Have 1/8 of an acre, and it's too big here. What? Too big? Wow, 1/8 of an acre. Wow. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate that. Gina and Stuart, that is awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that house going, y'all. Really am. I think it's going to be so very cool. Man, 5:55. What? Uh, where's my friend? He ain't giving me the minute warning here. What's up with that? He failed to give me the minute warning. He's always good about that. Giving me the 8-minute warning. Where are you at, Brian? My biggest fear about those closed campgrounds. I take a date camping, and then I found Lassie howling. Oh, that is funny, pneumatic hooker. That's hilarious. Do a 10-acre land plot. Well, buy them tickets, Paul. Then you can bring your body over here and see us. Yeah, I think 5 acres is actually going to be a really nice size. I mean, that's what I've got here is 5 acres, and I don't even plan on doing the whole 5 acres because I want to keep that privacy from the woods there. So, you know, like I said, just 4 or 5 little sites here, and I think that's be more than plenty. Chose oh man, sorry, Candy. I hate to hear that, but you know, I actually get it, so I understand that. I like a moon bath underneath the pale light. Definitely need privacy. Yep, I agree. 3 minutes. There's Tony giving me that warning. There's Brian finally giving me the warning. Brian, you're slacking. You missed the 8-minute warning, or was I slacking and missed it? I didn't see it. Everybody's pulling out on me already. 369, then we went to 311. So at about 50 to lose and lost them. Paul here in Archie, right? No, Paul is in overseas. Paul is across the pond. Yeah, the time flew by on this one, Jan. It really did. There's Miss Kim. Just put up a short on the tube. Okay, I'll have to go check it out there, Miss Kim. Ariel, blessings and shalom. I agree. Gary's couch pulls out, but I don't. Thank you very much, Paul. I appreciate that. I definitely will, Amir. I will. I will definitely. I think I'm going to stay with YouTube for sure, you know, because I know all of y'all have been following me for so long and staying with me for so long. So, I don't see any of those comments. Anyway, Goat Days is next. Melvin Donnie said, just put it up there. Goat Days is next. Yep, that's I've never met them, but you know, good seem like good people to me. And Angela, good night. So anyway, yeah, we got looks like we got about a minute left here. So thank you everybody for watching, and thank you everybody for joining me on the live again. I really, really appreciate it. And as always, you know, there's lots of love there, and I am so very grateful. And like I said, you will be seeing the progress here soon. Unfortunately, we just got a bunch of rain, so won't be no dirt work videos for a few days. So I will definitely got to get over there. And, so I got to wait for this to dry out so I can go get some more shale over there. But, you know, just so you know, everybody, the dirt work is actually doing very well out here, and it's really, really nice. Everything is draining very, very good. So arrivederci. There's Sassy Cat. What's happening? I am definitely. Thank you very much. And Rosa, you've been so kind to help Mary. Don't even know. No, I'm not Miley's father. No. At least not blood father anyway. What was that? I missed it. Thank you, Jonesy. I appreciate that. Yep, y'all do the same. Everybody be safe out there and just be good. And you know, go give somebody some love. Thank a vet, and be nice. You know, that's the best way I can say it. You know, I try to do that every single day, even with all this crap right here. Still gonna be nice. You know, just ain't my nature to do that. So anyway. Got to go rescue your daughter. Go do that. Hope you stay safe out there, Pneumatic Hooker and Janice Woolham. And I can't pronounce them. Is it Milucine? I gotta figure that one out. How soon? Yay, year. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna be doing it. Spread me all around your life. Kindness. I agree. Kindness. Yeah. Jen, I'll do it. Just kidding. Much love. All right, so yeah, like I said, y'all go check out them over there. It is 6 o'clock, 6:01. Gone past our time already. But I love each and every one of you, and thank you all so much for being here tonight. And I guess I'm gonna get going and see what happens from there. Okay, so I'll try to get some kind of video out to you tomorrow. I don't know what it's gonna be, but something. We might just go out there and show you how the pond is doing because I haven't been out there yet to see after we've gotten an inch and a half of rain today. So I don't know how it's doing, but we'll see. All right. So in the meantime, Gary Jonathan from Tampa, hello, hello, and goodbye. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks, guys. He said, hurry up, hit the button. You're talking too long again.